Hello again, art friends. Welcome to Mr. O'Neill's Art Class Holiday Edition. So, the next couple of weeks, we are going to be making holiday themed things. We are going to be working on some different ornaments, some different decorations, some things that don't have to necessarily go with the holidays. So if you're not celebrating the holidays, fine, dandy. I think most of the, there. I think most of the things that we're doing are things that you guys will enjoy as well, okay? And today we are going to be making paper snowflakes. I love me some paper snowflakes, and we are going to be doing that. So one of the simplest ones that you need is a piece of paper, and you're going to have to turn that into a square piece of paper, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. Square piece of paper, any kind of square piece of paper, any size. You can do little ones, you can do big ones, it doesn't matter. Square piece of paper and a pair of scissors. That is all you need to make this craft. So let's take a look down here at my desk and let's see what it is that we are gonna do. So we are going to today, I told you needed a square piece of paper, all right? Sometimes you can measure and cut. So basic piece of paper is gonna be 8.5 by 11, right? So if I measure that this is 8.5, I could go ahead and measure 8.5 over here, make some marks, cut it off. You do that, that would work. Or if you do this really carefully, if you just take one of these corners, oop, you can't see that one. Take this corner and fold it over until this line right here lines up exactly down that line. If you fold that corner over here and get this kind of triangular piece, and you really want to squish this down, now you can just cut right along that edge and you are going to have a nice square piece of paper. So let's do that. Take this one, cut down this edge. Yeah, there you go. You can see that a little bit better now. So I am going to go right down that edge. This is now scrap. Save that. I might need that for something later. And now I have a square 8.5 inch piece of paper. Put my scissors away because I'm not going to need them for another minute. All right. So what we have here, this is actually step one anyway. So if you've cut it like that already because you had to fold it, you've already got step one. So step one is I'm going to take this corner and fold it to this corner. And it doesn't matter which corner you fold. We're going to fold it in half and make a big triangle. I label all my steps, smush this down, take your fingers, and I like to make a really good crease here. To make a really good crease, what you're going to want to do is pinch your fingers together, then turn them over, and use your finger, your thumb, to push your fingernail down into that crease, right? Down into that crease. Push it down into that crease right there, okay? So we've made this, we've creased it, we made the big triangle. That's step 1 or 2 if you didn't start with square paper. Now I'm going to take and have it like a arrow pointed away from me, and I'm going to grab one of the bottom corners, and it doesn't matter which, one of the bottom corners, and I'm going to fold it over to the other bottom corner. So this is what I'm making, small triangle. So step 1 is big triangle, that's what I call it. Step 2 is small triangle, and I'm using my thumb to crease it down and slide it down, slide it down, slide it down. Right there, there, there. Get it really good and creased. Crease this one too, again, push it down with your nail. There we go. So we got small triangle. Now this is super important on this step, okay? So now with our triangle, we have an open end. This end opens up. This end does not, okay? We are going to need to use the closed end, right? So this is the hardest step in the whole deal. There's like one hard step and this is it. So I got to remember to take this side and I'm going to bring this corner over and I'm going to pull it down, over and down, over and down, a little bit past halfway. just a little bit past halfway. Oh, it's too bright in here. It's really, I hope you can see this. So let me, can I bring this up? Yes, there we go. You guys can see better. All right. So it's a little bit, it's not straight up and down. It's not halfway. It's a little bit past. We go right to this point. You want this point at the top to say super pointy, point, and then this down, fold it, fold it, fold it, and smush it. I call this one the howling wolf. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, I know. Nobody sees that but me. This is like his mouth. It's a wolf pack thing, people. NC State. Let's go Pack. Anyway, you can smush that down, smush that down, smush it all down, smush all the things down, right? Here we go. That is, again, my howling wolf right there. Now, that was it. That was the hard one. Now I take this open side and I can fold it back over to where this side matches this side. Just fold it over. Make it as pointy as you can. Remember, I name all of my steps. So that one is, y'all guess what this is called? What this shape is? Anybody know? This is the rocket ship shape. I call this the rocket. I do. It's what I think is easiest to remember these. If you guys have something else, like this is from my toy soldier ornaments, you could use this piece of wooden clothespin to fold those and crease those down as well. So when you have the rocket ship, focus. Oh, there we go. When you have the rocket ship, if you now flip the rocket ship over, look at this. Look at this. It's hard to see. You got this nice little line right here in this fold. You're going to cut that off. Okay? Cut right along that line. Right there. And this is folded a lot of times. So it is hard to cut, okay? It is. I understand that. And now we've got, once you've got that folded, you've got this kind of cone, upside down cone deal, right? And I call this one, this is the ice cream cone shape, right? So from the ice cream cone, this is where the magic happens. All right, you got your ice cream cone going. I love the ice cream cone. This is where I can't exactly show you what to do. After this step, you get to choose. Because some people will say, oh, just cut this. No. You're making your own snowflake at this point. You decide what you're going to cut. You can draw it out first if you want to. You can just cut. I'm just going to cut. So I'm going to make some cuts here, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut triangles. If I cut in here one time, and again, this is hard, right? Because this is folded a bunch of times. You got to open those scissors up and use this little pointy part way back here and squeeze. Don't try and use the tips. If you try and use the tips, it does not work. I am not strong enough to do that with the tips. It doesn't. You got to open your scissors and get in there. If you have trouble, ask an adult, get some help. And then I'm going to come in from this side and I'm going to cut that triangle out, pull it out. There it goes. I can cut out another triangle over here. Just a bigger one. My triangles, I'm not having them go all the way across, because if they go all the way across, you're going to shorten up your snowflake a little bit. But you can cut out from the other side as well, as long as they don't touch. I'm going to cut something out from this side. Cut another triangle into this side. And I could be done right now. That would make some kind of snowflake. It would. I'm going to cut the tip off just a little bit right there. But the more you cut out, the more shapes you cut out of here. And they don't all have to be triangles. You could cut something other than a triangle. You could cut, let's see, like a half a circle. Twist it, get my fingers out of the way of the scissors. You could cut a half a circle out, like that. You can cut a half a square out. You can cut anything you want to. You can cut some jiggy-jaggy random shapes that don't really, you don't know what are. All right, it's your snowflake. All right, boom. cut that randomness out of there. I'm gonna cut some of the tips off here. I want to go there, cut it. Woo. And it looks like it snowed in your house when you get done with this, because if you look down here at my desk already, come down here down at my desk. Wow, my camera switches. Look at down at my desk. It's already starting to look like it's snowed up in here. All right, so we can do some more. I'm gonna do more stuff out of this. Across the top, a little piece right there. The more you cut, the more delicate, dainty, fancy pants your snowflake is gonna be. Sometimes I like to, on big flat stretches like this too, if I just cut like little lines in there. Sometimes that makes it look cool too. So I could just cut these little lines. It doesn't actually go all the way through. I do that here as well. Maybe I'll do that up here. And maybe I'll cut out another triangle. Like I said, it's all up to you how much of your snowflake you decide to cut loose and how much you leave in there. Just be super careful. Don't go all the way from one side to the other. That's the shape I've got right now. Don't know. All right, so let's go back down here. Check it out, and here's my shape that you can see. Clear some of this random snowiness out. So let's unfold this, and we're going to unfold it like one fold at a time. So I'm going to grab where this opening is, unfold, and fold it back the other direction. Fold it backwards. Fold it backwards. On each one of these folds, you just kind of unfold and slide them back the other way, so it's going to stay nice and flat when you're done. Here's another fold. Fold it backwards. Fold it backwards. Fold it back. Oh, look at that. I like that. Oh, again, sometimes it gets a little hard to separate. Just take your time. You don't want to rip these. Take your time. Fold that fold backwards. Fold it backwards. Fold it backwards. Fold it backwards. Fold it backwards. Oh, looky there. All right. And again, let's try this one more time, and we should be done. Easy, 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 easy. Unfold. Fold backwards. Fold backwards. Fold backwards. Fold backwards. Right here, I have a snowflake. Look at that. All kinds of different snowflakes that you guys can do. I love that. All right, so here we go with our snowflake. And you can do these tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of different ways, right? You got this snowflake, which was whatever you want. You can cut them at different sizes, bigger, smaller, if you guys want to challenge. If you guys want to challenge. I put a link on the page to templates. This is a template for the Mandalorian snowflake, right? So this is by Anthony Herrera. He does Star Wars snowflakes, all kinds. And he gives you the little patterns. There's directions on here. It says fold 1, fold 2. So you can cut this circle out, fold it up. And then what you do when you get it to this little triangle is you cut away all the gray. All right. And this is tough. This is some tough cutting, but it's really rewarding. It's cool when you do it. So you could do a Star Wars snowflake as well. And that would turn out like this if you did it. Look at that Star Wars snowflake. Man, I love me some Star Wars snowflakes because Star Wars snowflake. This is the way. Big fan of the Mando show. Anyway, the Baby Yoda show. So anyway, people, I hope you have enjoyed this little video. I hope you go out there. I hope you make some snowflakes. You can take these. You can, hang them up in your windows. You could hang them up. You could throw them up on the tree. If you want to throw them up on the tree, just tape them on your wall. Just look at them. So please go out there, enjoy, make some snowflakes. Show me what you got when you do them. Send them to me on Seesaw or email them to me. I've got like Mando helmet hair. Anyway, have a safe holiday season. Make some art. And remember, this is the way.
Be safe, my friends. Have a good one.